Listen up, welcome to 8990 Sports Entertainment. I'm your host, Landon Dallitson. Today we have all sorts of hockey news, but first, it's a sad moment in the hockey world. Just the other day, we lose OHL player Terry Taffner on the Saginaw Spirit team. His teammates showed up at the funeral wearing the hockey colors. It's so sad in the hockey news. I mean, this guy, he's only 20 years old and he committed suicide. This is just so sad to see him go like that, but our sincere condolences goes out to him from 8990 Sports Entertainment. But you know what, let's move on. Let's move on to hockey updates with Liam Collins. What do we have today?
Thanks, Landon. I got your guys' fantasy update right here for you. I'm Liam Collins. Let's get right into it. So today, we're talking about players that are heating up and cooling down in fantasy hockey. So for the guys who are heating up, we got Claude Giroux and Keith Yandle. So for Giroux of the Philadelphia Flyers, this guy's been lights out, except maybe for the first 15 games of the season. This guy's been putting up stellar numbers, has been playing as a superstar. I'm surprised he didn't get picked to Team Canada. And for Keith Yandle of the Phoenix Coyotes, this is a guy who plays consistent and plays healthy all season long. This is a guy you can count on when you're drafting. These are guys I would target in your fantasy pools for trades. Now we have the guys who are cooling down. These are the guys you want to trade away from your fantasy hockey teams. Two of those players are Johan Franzen and Robin Lehner. Johan Franzen of the Detroit Red Wings has not been consistent this year at all. Because of the significant injuries to Detroit, Franzen has been relied on heavily and he has not shown up. This guy really needs to step his game up. Robin Lehner of the Ottawa Senators has had the opportunity to take away the #1 job from Craig Anderson, but has failed. This goalie has led in 45 goals in the last 10 games. These are two of the players that you have to get rid of on your fantasy team, and I would do so immediately. So that was your weekly update. I'm Liam Collins. Back to you, Landon.
Thanks for that, Liam. Looking good. That's your hockey highlights, but let's move on to the rumor mill. Over to John Bowie.
Thanks, Landon. I'm John Bowie. I have some interesting rumors for you that are kind of circulating around right now. One is about the Vancouver Canucks' Ryan Kesler. It's rumored that he's asked for a trade. Some speculation has him rumored to not want to be going to any other Canadian market. Another rumor that's more relevant to a playoff team would be the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's rumored that their goalie, Jonathan Bernier, could actually be coming back from injury. He's been practicing at their practice facility at the MasterCard Center in Etobicoke. Hopefully Jonathan Bernier can come back in the lineup as soon as Saturday because the Leafs will need him for their playoff push. That's all the rumor speculation for now. It's back to you, Landon.
Thank you, John, for that. And Bernier, he might be back. That's a rumor. I hope that's fact because we need him. The Leafs, I want you guys to go far in the playoffs. So we all know that the Leafs are doing good this year. We're from Toronto. We got to cheer for the Maple Leafs. So let's talk about the playoff pictures. Let's see what it looks like. Off to Jake.
Thanks, Landon. I'm Jake Palmeter, and this is the playoff breakdown. I'm going to give you a brief preview of what's looking like a potential playoff matchup in the Pacific Division. You have the Anaheim Ducks, who are the 2nd seed, and you have the LA Kings, who are the 3rd seed. Anaheim will be having home ice advantage in this scenario. Teams have met up 4 times already this season, twice in LA, twice in Anaheim. Anaheim has prevailed 3 out of 4 of those times, outscoring their opponent by a 9-5 margin. I'm sure most of you saw the Stadium Series between those two teams in which Anaheim beat LA 3-0, so things are looking good for them if they do meet up in the playoffs. However, these two teams have never faced each other in the playoffs, so this will be the first time these California rivals would get a chance to face each other. Despite how good Anaheim is, my money will be on LA advancing to the 2nd round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Back to you.
Thank you, Jake. So it's pretty much the Battle of California, Anaheim versus LA, and you're thinking LA is going to come out on top? Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I'm your host, Landon Dallitson, and I'll see you guys next time.